Time for a daily Bible verse. Okay. Greetings, squidgy people forged together with functions that enable you to function. Okay, here we go. So, hi, today's daily Bible verse is... We're going with July the 26th. Who gets the credit? Okay. You ready? Let's go. Laura Graham was at our Sunday school party today, announced Lindsay. What a bummer. Why, I thought you wanted her to go, said Mother. Didn't you invite her? That's just the point, said Lindsay. I've invited her for 3 years in a row, and she always said no. Then today she shows up with Bonnie. Well, I'm sure Mr. Patterson had a good Bible message, just as he always does, observed Mother. I think you'd be happy Laura came. The doorbell interrupted her. Boop. Ding dong. For you. That must be Grandma, with those marigold plants. After Grandma had left, Lindsay and her mum decided to plant the marigolds. You know something, honey? Mother handed Lindsay a trowel. These plants remind me of you and Laura. Of me and Laura? Exclaimed Lindsay. How? Mother dug in the dirt as she exclaimed, well, Grandma started these plants and nursed them along until they developed healthy roots. She said, now we must back up Grandma's efforts and care for these plants. And in a way, you started Laura. You first invited her. Then Bonnie backed up your efforts by inviting her too, right? I guess so, said Lindsay. But why wouldn't Laura have come when I invited her? Mother shook her head. I don't know, she said, but sharing Christ is not a competition, a competition. When we tell someone about Jesus, we don't always see the final result. God is using both you and Bonnie to help Laura spiritually, just as Grandma, you and I are helping these plants. Time for the how about you section. How about you? Have you ever been upset because someone else received credit for bringing your friend to church? Did that seem more important to you than the fact that your friend would hear about church and would hear about Jesus? You need to work together with other Christians in winning others to Jesus. Paul understood this. Comprendes? Although he wasn't Spanish, he was Jewish. Obviously, it comes with some judo. He knew the Lord was using him and Apollos to further the gospel. Witnessing is not a competition where one person wins and another loses. It's team effort, guys. Okay. So, time for the memory verse. Memory verse, memory verse, memory verse. 1 Corinthians 3:6. My job was to plant seed in your hearts. And Apollos watered it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. But it was God, not we, who made it grow. 1 Corinthians 3:6. So yeah, it's like the good news comes through the Jews. So obviously we have the bread of life. Jesus was born a Jew. Through the Jews comes the good news. And then obviously it's passed on to the Gentiles. I think there's somewhere in Scripture where it says, that then he put some of his people in rebellion, and then he put the Gentiles in rebellion, and then they put so he could have mercy on us, on all of us. I think it's in the Scripture somewhere. Try and find it. That's it, really. That's today's daily Bible verse, is that we all, one reaps, one sows, one plants, the other waters. A bit like a garden, someone who might have different abilities will come in and move the heavy lifting of the rocks. Someone maybe perhaps with more of a delicate kind of perhaps articulate, or I don't know, not articulate, comes through faith, but maybe with a different kind of skill, knows how and when, very good at knowing when to plant the seed, or how deep to press it in, or to into the soil, or how they're good with seeds and how to locate them. And other people maybe are good at having a good watchful eye, and they're very they're repetitive and have good organizational skills, that they water it on time and when necessary, and they have a good eye for that, and eventually help to produce a harvest of fruit for the Lord. So we're utilizing use our gifts together. So that's basically it, really. So yeah, God bless. Hope you enjoyed the upload, and speak to you later. Diddly bop. Boop.